people. I hope this finds you well wherever you're following us from. My name is John Bosco. This is Joint Hands Green Life Trees.
Hello, my name is Pamela of Joint Hands Green Life Trees.
We are so glad to be coming back to you once again. Feel welcome to watch our video today on the latest development at Baba Obama's yard. As you can see, the background suggests and speaks it all. It is a morning. Today is a Friday.
Is it morning? Oh, it's 11:38.
Yeah, it
so
is.
It's still morning.
Yeah, it is 11:38. It's
Yeah.
still morning here, and it was a very chilly morning.
Yeah.
And we are in a dry spell, so the sun is already getting hotter, and it will be so hot as the day progresses. We were to come over here on Tuesday, but on Tuesday there were skirmishes.
Yeah, there were serious demonstrations.
Serious
so the roads were
demonstrations, yeah.
impassable.
Serious demonstrations because the members of parliament had passed the controversial finance bill.
No, that is now, we can't talk about it.
Yeah, no, it was controversial. So, people are not in agreement, and it ended up into some chaotic demonstrations. But that is that. We were also to come. We decided to postpone to Thursday, but again, ironically, Thursday, which was yesterday,
It was another day for demonstrations.
was another day because we had a third reading of the same.
Yeah.
And no, it wasn't. The third reading was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday they decided they were not satisfied by ongoings. So the roads were impassable. But today we've been able to come through very smoothly, and we are already here at Baba Obama's yard. Since we planted some trees here and also some shrubs, we have just come over to make a follow-up of what we had done.
Yeah.
And we are glad that we'll be updating you. We are tree people, so we plant and follow up on how the progress has been.
Yeah.
What we left behind, we had suggested that Baba Obama would finish up the work because we had initiated it already. And he has done some wonderful job.
I'm so happy for him because he's proved to be a responsible person, and he's taken care of the plants, planted them and watered them. So we're just happy with whatever we've seen on the ground.
And he's the best of the clients we've dealt with in these programs of reaching out.
He does it wholeheartedly.
He is dedicated to his work.
Even the way he welcomed the plants,
yeah.
It was so amazing.
He loves the plants.
Yeah.
And we had made a raft of recommendations on how to plant. Then he sat back and studied, and there are things that he did his very own way, but it turned out to be very perfect, amazingly nice, and he put so much into consideration, as we'll be updating you. I think this is one place that I would love to just be coming over and doing a lot more, because he's motivating, very encouraging. I love it. I love everything that has been taking place here.
Okay. Maybe before we proceed, we can have Baba Obama on board because he's just here.
Yeah, Baba Obama, you can come over. Yes. Yeah, you can greet our people here and tell them something.
Hello, my friends. Thanks a lot for your dedication towards this my project. Should I say your project?
No, it's yours.
It is mine. It is
or
mine.
It is yours with them and us in them, so our project.
It's our project, of course. As you can see, we have got landscapers, florins. They have done a lot for providing me with the flowers, seeds, trees. I'm happy and appreciated what they have done to me so far. I believe my home will be presentable and admirable as I perceive it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
a
right.
lot.
Welcome.
Welcome.
That's
Welcome.
Baba Obama,
Yeah.
guys. A great guy. And also among the households you've tried to reach out, you can see that he can speak his own English in his own way, so you got his message. Unlike many cases in which we have to struggle to translate.
And translate.
Yeah. Here there are no struggles to translate. And again, this makes a slight difference between the other side where we have to translate like almost everything. When you come over to this other side of Rongo, there's so much of people able to speak English, and express themselves.
But I
So-
can always remember fellow saying that Luo is English and English is Luo. So
Yeah.
maybe it's that. So when you're a Luo, you're already an Englishman, right?
Sort of a pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the other side, Kuria borders Tanzania. And in Tanzania, they speak more of Swahili than English.
Yeah.
And so not so many people are able to express anything in English.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when you come over to this other side, we are a little far from Swahili. Yeah, so the people you find back here will tell you Kiswahili isn't our
difficult,
mouth.
yeah.
They'll tell you Kiswahili hapana mdomo yetu.
So they'd rather talk in English than Swahili.
Yeah, they'll rather speak English.
Yeah.
And that's why in many homesteads here, as you've watched in Otenga Junior's videos, many people are able to at least speak something in English. We love that. And also, on behalf of Baba Obama, I'm here to say thank you so much. You guys are very amazing. The humanity brings a sense of brotherhood and sisterhood to a point that you realize you have more than just the brothers and sisters you are born with.
Exactly.
You start meeting new sisters, you start meeting new brothers, and their presence in your life brings total transformation.
Yeah.
You wonder how life has been, and you start thinking, where were these brethren of mine? These siblings, I should have met them earlier. Yeah, but all the same, we are grateful. It is not too late. Yeah, I'm grateful for the kind of work you guys have done.
And Baba Obama, just to tell you something, these people have also been very supportive to us, even to our business as well. Like right now, we count on a 10,000 liters water tank, just from these friends of ours that are supporting you, and they're the ones who are also supporting us.
Amen.
And you see, even the plants that we are bringing here, they are building our business. They purchase the plants, then we come and do the planting and help in landscaping. So you see, they've been good to us as well, right?
Thanks
Yes.
a lot.
And to a larger picture is that, yes, they are supporting us as a business, but they're also helping to see that more trees are planted across our very own country.
Understood.
And to us, that is very important because it is improving our ecosystem. And for each and every tree, it's not easy to see a tree growing anywhere. But now imagine the number of trees that already come into your home and how they will grow and how they're going to transform this home. It will not only be about the home, but even the birds of the sky will find something to pick.
Their habitat.
Yeah.
So it's all about environment at large.
Yeah. So and they have helped to plant thousands of trees. Yeah, and I think our engagement with them is what we need to scale up a little bit, Pamela.
I think so.
I think that can even help Migori as a county to become the greenest, because we have the seedlings. What we need is to create some sort of engagement that would see that more trees are planted.
And they also help us to build friendship with others. We always have a mission of
spreading love.
And kindness. So they help us to move towards other people whom we may have not have known if it were not for for them. So like now you see you are now in our friendship list. You are one of our friends
Of course,
now.
yes.
Yeah, just because of them.
Mutual trust has been built.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friendship too.
Yeah. So you see, like without them, we would not be here. We would not be knowing Baba Obama. Yet you are just our neighbor here. We are in the same county, but now we wouldn't have known you.
We would have known Otenga.
We
We would
would
have
not.
known people like Fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are playing such an important and very critical role in helping us to network, building friendship here and there, helping to transform other people's lives, helping to bring up a person who is down to uplift their livelihood. Yeah, so guys, I'm more than just grateful to you.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
We
so
appreciate you guys so much.
so I, as John and Pamela, we are grateful.
Yeah.
Then again, as Joint Hands Green Life Trees, we are even more grateful. Then as people of Migori County, because Migori County runs all the way from Nyabohanse there, where you've reached out to those many people, up to here, which is Rongo. Rongo is the farthest from the Tanzanian border. It's bordering Kisii County and also bordering Homa Bay County. And to an extent, we are bordering the Rift Valley, Narok County, which is just to the neighborhood here. So thank you so much for all that. Now, one-on-one, I want to start taking you through what
Or
we
maybe,
initiated.
Dogoma, do you have anything to say?
No. Just correct. Accolades. Only accolades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So guys, one-on-one, I want to take you through what we had initiated and how far it has gone and what is in the pipeline. What are the latest developments? What is newest that we want to bring to this yard? So let's go. Yeah, that is a beautiful Tithonia flower. We call it Tithonia diversifolia. And this plant here is a herb, and also we've always explained how important it is towards agroforestry and how it helps in as a herbicide and also as an organic fertilizer. Now this road here is a small path, but it is the road that brings you into Baba Obama's yard. And it extends down towards the river. River Kitembe is down there. And checking around here, this is the way into, this is where you branch into Baba Obama's homestead. And he has made a recommendation that I wanted to start with. Now, this being the fence to the yard, he has requested if we could help do a hedge, particularly a Duranta hedge around the home to give it some privacy. And he's recommending that we do it all the way from this side to the other side and also all around the yard as much as possible. So that said, he's recommending, since he has got another garden down here, this corn garden that he has here, it has corn, and this is will be a source of food when season comes. So he had recommended that on this we do Duranta hedge along the fence. That is a rooster crowing. You know, we are deep in the village, and here the chicken free range, and so you can see it over there following a hen. Okay, that aside, he's requesting that if we could help do another Duranta hedge to this side, so that we have got a straight Duranta hedge that defines his driveway into the yard. That would be lovely of him. He's running domestic errands, picking some litter from the yard, dropping them into the farm, I think, so that it could form some manure. As you get into the gate, this gate that was nicely done by Otenga Jr., when you get in, we had suggested planting of Duranta that we came with, and this is what defines the driveway into the home. So you can see that we have Duranta here, and we also have Duranta to this side. Along the fence next to the gate, we had planted ashok, this ashok tree seedling, and we have got a bishop tree there. We have two of them to this side. One is right at the corner over there, and we have another one at the far end over there. And checking on the yard, you can see that the driveway is beginning to take shape. Amosi, yeah, Luoko. Yeah, so as you check around here, you can see that we did Duranta, but we made a suggestion with him that this section that is left on the side of the toilet, we should open up some entrance. So he had this peg here and this peg here, this peg here. So we'll have the Duranta in the middle here removed to create an entrance into this section. And I also made a recommendation to him that he plant some grass, the right grass for this place, so that he rakes it up, cleans it, and it would be a section for resting. He can as well do some gazebo if he can, so that this is where he can relax with friends who might visit him, where he might want to rest in the evenings or when he gets back from work. This is where he would spend some time. And so he needs to have, if he will be able, he can construct some gazebo and also plant some grass so that he has where to relax while in the yard. I think if Mama Obama does him some evening coffee, then he can be taking some coffee, resting here. I tell you, life should be nice. Life is really hard, but as much as possible, it should never be hard. It should be smooth. Now, besides that entrance over there, we also made a recommendation. I made a recommendation, and we agreed with him that we need to do another entrance to this side where the toilet lies, so that when you want to enter this section of the home, then you can enter it from the gate over there, or you can enter right from here. Now, the driveway done, we also recommended that this section here would be left for possible parking, but it won't be left in this state. It needs to be raked, dug, and grass planted, so that when grass occupies here, it reduces the amount of erosion that happens when it rains, and also gives it some aesthetic outlook, makes it look a little more beautiful. And you remember that when we mapped out this section and decided how it would go, we had left a very small portion to this side. But he felt that he needs some more space here because he anticipates visitors who might come in with vehicles and might want where to park. So this is where another tentative place might be. However, he's gonna plant grass to this side as much as it is a parking area. Since he doesn't have a vehicle that will be parking here quite often, he just needs some space, so some grass would be done to this area here, and he would be and tentatively it would be a parking yard. Then there is this section that in our previous video we had suggested that it would make a kitchen garden, and we discussed, he said this can accommodate some traditional vegetables and they would be so nice. Among them was the black nightshade and the spider plant, and also the pumpkin are among the vegetables that he suggested that he would plant here. And so tentatively, so that before we have a house constructed, in my previous video I told you that traditionally in a Luo home, when a house is done, the first son constructs a house within the father's yard, and that house is called Simba. So since we have Obama in this home as a son, his house will be here. And before then, because it isn't something that will be done so soon, this will be a kitchen garden for the time being. Then when time comes that he wants to construct, it will be converted into a house. A house will be done here, and that house will be called Simba. Right. And while discussing this earlier on with Pamela and Baba Obama, we felt that this driveway will be nice, but it won't be complete without some few plants to either side. So in our recommendation, we recommend that it is ideal to have a traveler's palm tree here and another traveler's palm to the other side. And we would have the leaves facing either the fence, either side, the fence and the house to either side of the driveway. Then we can also add in some thuya cypress or lemon cypress, whatever else that would add some aesthetic value, aesthetic outlook into this particular yard. I'm still making a raft of recommendations that we discussed with Baba Obama. He's right here. Baba Obama, this is where we said we are going to have a ramp, right?
Yeah.
Because as you can check over here, it is not quite defined how you get into the house. Because remember, this section is far low and the other side is far high. So how to climb all the way is sometimes a problem. He's going to do a ramp using rocks and marram soil so that we have a gentle slope curving all the way from the upper section down this way. It makes it easier to climb and get into the home. We put into consideration the ramp because if we do a staircase, it would not be nice for maybe persons with disability or ailing persons. It would be difficult to climb. But when it is a gentle slope, when it is a gentle ramp, then it would be easier. And this will be done simply using rocks and soil, marram soil precisely, so that accessing the house, at least we have an official access, a formal access, instead of having to go through the tank and trying to meander around looking for where and how to access the yard. Is that it?
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, we have taken measurements of that area so that we know what exactly we need for us to ensure this whole area is secured. Because if it will be a kitchen garden and chicken will be roaming the way that cock over there is roaming around, then they would destroy the vegetables. Because here there is a lot of free ranging of poultry. All right, Pam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Great.
Yeah.
You look nice over there.
We also have Mama Obama here.
Mama Obama.
Mama Obama.
How are you? Tell us something. Greet your people. Talk to them.
Hi, thank you, Junior. I'm very proud to see you again to complete the project, and may God be with you wherever you are at whatever you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm just so happy. Mama looks a little bit happier today. I don't know whether it's because she's now used to us or something.
So you brought a vegetable seeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
She will have easy access to
A kitchen garden.
Yeah, to a kitchen garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
so
happier today. I like that.
That's right.
And I've assured her that we'll always be coming just to say hi to her.
yeah, we'll be coming over from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the updates continue, guys. Let me walk you to the rear end. The poultry house is concluded here. Looks really complete. The chicken coop, yeah, it is done, and it is really in good shape. I'm loving it. I think very soon we'll be having chickens inside here. So this section here will be fenced off, and we'll have an entrance that can be closed, and I believe that will get us somewhere really nice. I think to that point, this is all that we had to show you. Let me just get consulting a little bit with Baba Obama and Pam on whatever else we haven't yet cleared up. Pam, anything to add?
No much, no much.
Uh-huh.
Baba Mama, is there anything that you can add?
No, what I'm requesting you to add is pumpkin.
Oh,
seeds.
no, I've talked about that, and
You have
we'll bring them.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
don't worry.
Thanks a
You know,
lot.
pumpkins are more resilient, and they don't die off so fast.
Yeah.
So the leaves will always be there.
Yeah.
And even the fruit itself is so nutritious. Do you like them?
So much.
Yeah. Is it a carbohydrate or vitamins? What do you get from the pumpkin itself?
I think we'll need a nutritionist to tell us that. But I believe,
Because from the leaves are full of vitamins.
yeah,
But the pumpkin itself must be carbohydrates, I think.
yeah, it has carbohydrates and vitamins, and I think I'll need to find out a lot more,
So
given
we'll
its
just
state.
bring a little bit, a little more of the vegetables and more resilient ones. Because when the weather is like this, you need something like cowpeas, something like pumpkins. Those ones do not dry so fast and do not need the much high cost of maintenance to
Yeah,
survive.
absolutely. Yeah, and then you'll be having passion fruits. You're gonna have the
The
bananas,
bananas, your
the
pawpaws.
pawpaws.
So somehow they'll be food secure.
Yeah, you'll be food secure. And then the section down over there where you have maize, you'll make improvement on how you cultivate the maize. And you should be using more organic fertilizer now that you'll be having chicken, so that you have legumes and you also have maize, which is our staple food.
Yes, and even the root tubers, you can do some maybe 2 lines or 3 lines of cassava for your breakfast, or even sweet potatoes, because this soil is a little bit of marram.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Sweet potatoes and cassava can do well in this land. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can maybe do a line or 2 lines of cassava, another line or 2 lines of sweet potatoes, just to supplement on all that you'll be having.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know your effort, I know your dedication and commitment.
Yeah.
You can take all this very far. By the closure of this year, I believe this home will be a very different home.
Exactly.
I'll be transformed.
Yeah.
You'll be transformed. You're already transformed, so you are somewhere.
Yeah.
But with the food security, you will also be somewhere.
Yeah.
And the beauty of the compound, you will also be somewhere. You see?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it will be a total transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people will be able to see what travelers looks like just from this compound.
You are welcome.
I've never seen Italians around here.
Yeah, there are no
This is the
Italian
first place we are
cypress.
seeing Italian cypress.
There is it.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
are very expensive types of trees. Not easy to find.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And with your effort, I know you are going to take good care of these things. You know, we've had situations in which people are given very expensive plants, but maybe after a month or 2 months, you find that some of them have grown bushes on them. Some are
been
not
eaten
even
up by
taken,
livestock.
Some are eaten by livestock, and then people, you don't feel good. Even to us, we don't feel good that the plants don't survive on the ground.
You are being discouraged.
We get discouraged. Yeah, and we can't really achieve the goal if it's not well maintained.
Right.
Like for example, now we brought you the bananas. If you don't maintain them, you'll not get anything from it. So it's also your hard work that will make you reap from whatever you do. Yeah, and then you pray for God also to give you the strength to take care of the blessings that God brings you every day. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, guys, that is it. We have shared just so much of what we intended to share with you. We are grateful. The home is really nice. Look at the windows. Look at us. Don't we look handsome and beautiful?
And beautiful.
Yes, we are.
Just leaning against this clean wall.
Yeah, leaning against
So
the
nice.
clean wall. It feels really
and
nice.
It feels cool here.
Yeah, it
Very
feels
cool.
very cool. No wonder you chose to sit here as I was doing the rounds. I didn't know you were enjoying this much.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, with some
Just
cool
taking a
breeze.
look of the scene down the river and up there.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
it is really nice. Down there we have a river, and then we have valleys and hills here.
Yeah.
Guys, I think if you need a place where you can see hills and valleys that are really beautiful, you need to pay a visit in this village,
This is Kitembe.
Kitembe.
You can remember the other guy that we came with the other time told us that this is Mount
Yeah,
Zion.
like yeah, because we climbed so many, we went through hills and valleys, so many hills, very steep hills and valleys,
valleys,
to
yeah.
a point. So he's called Musa.
Yeah.
Musa helps us in transportation of tree seedlings. So he was wondering, hey, are these the Zion Mountains?
This is the Mountain Zion.
Because he had been through hills and valleys. So this is our Mount Zion. So you don't have to visit the real Mount Zion. We have Mount Zion back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to that point, we are done. We are happy. We are grateful for you people. We look forward to still getting you updated on the many things that we'll be undertaking here. To our subscriber who is supporting this work, we are grateful to you. Thanks for facilitating us to get over here, and also for the good work that we've been able to do.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not that these people have just too much. It's a sacrifice.
Of course, yes.
They always sacrifice to make sure that all the other people also put food on their table and
Yeah.
can also afford smiling,
Yeah.
just as others also
Yeah.
smile. So it's
Absolutely.
a total sacrifice.
It-
Not that they have a lot.
There isn't. It's
No,
only sacrifice.
it's a sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there are people who give out of the abundance that they have, abundance of wealth, but some give out of the abundance of the generosity in their heart. Yeah, so you know, the generosity in the heart gives much more than those who give out of their abundance,
Yeah.
looking for where to dump. Yeah, but in this case, no one is looking for where to dump. They are really making a great sacrifice to see that life gets better for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm grateful that life here is far better than it was.
Yeah.
And I pray that it gets better and better.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
And they become self-sustainable.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that even after all this will have ended and we are no longer visiting you, because maybe we'll be moving to another household to support them, you should remain self-sustainable. You should be now able to run on your own. Yeah, sometimes support comes. It should be able to move you to some point where you are able to move on your own. And I'm grateful for the kind of guy you are. I'm seeing you moving and getting far beyond this. Yeah, you only needed to be started off, and you've been started off. I believe you'll be able to move.
This is a big challenge.
Yeah.
Without improving myself, people might laugh at me again.
Again, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might
But-
remain a laughing stock.
I'm nothing stop.
Mm.
But at this stage, they want.
Yeah.
Don't let them laugh at you again.
They want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because even those who used to see that you were so low and didn't see any hope for you, right now they are looking and wondering, hey, you seem to have gone far ahead of them again. Yeah, so, but it is our prayer that you keep moving. There is no pride in suffering.
Of course, yes.
There is no glory in suffering. So we need to get moving. Guys, our conversation might not end, so we have to bring it to the end so that this video can come your way. We look forward to catching up in our subsequent videos. For now, we want to start our journey back to Migori. We have lots of tasks awaiting. We needed to rush over here, finish and go back because we need to supervise work at the tree nurseries, and we have appointment with the other clients whom some have already arrived at the site and they need our very own attention. Yeah, so we're going to attend to them. God bless you. Till we catch up in our next video. Give them a smile. Bye bye.
Amen, amen, amen.
Bye and be blessed. We are so much grateful, guys.